All right, welcome to Technique 360, a hub that reviews technological ideas, advancements, systems, and tools that you can use to create smarter and faster and automate seamlessly. And in this video, we'll be looking at AI image generators. And before we delve in, I would like us to have a brief review on prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is simply how you construct your prompt to get the best result or output. So as you can see on my screen, prompt engineering. So we'll go through it briefly together. The link to this document will be in the description section for you to make a reference to. Okay, so prompt engineering. Crafting an effective prompt for an AI image generator can feel daunting at first, but it boils down to a few key elements, starting with the basics. So what are these basics? Essential prompt elements. Every good prompt needs these three core components. Talking about characters and elements in the scene, setting or where it took place, dimensions. So once you have this key element, you have a solid foundation to build on. So avoiding exclusionary characteristics. So just go through it. This is an overview of what you need to know before diving into image generation proper, so you know how to go about it to get the best result. Okay, describing aesthetic, vibe, and emotion. To truly elevate your AI generated images, go beyond the basic elements and describe the overall aesthetics or vibe you are aiming for. These details act as a springboard, guiding the generator toward your desired outcome without overwhelming it with excessive text. Here are some common aesthetic options you can include in your prompt. Can be artistic styles, historical period, visual quality, and the rest. So go through these notes before delving in proper. Okay, so sample prompt for image generation. Crafting well-defined prompt is crucial for achieving the best result from AI image generators. The more specific and descriptive you are, the closer the AI will get to your vision. Just as I mentioned earlier, you have to be as detailed as possible. So here are some sample prompts broken down by common categories, highlighting the elements that make them effective. So we have different categories: landscapes and environments. Your desired image could be a forest, and this is how you could construct your prompt or instruction to the system. A mystical ancient forest with glowing bioluminescent mushrooms, ethereal fairy lights winding around gnarled moss-covered trees, and a soft, misty atmosphere at twilight. Vibrant hues of deep greens, blues, and purples cinematic lighting, white shot, fantasy art style. So all of the text on board talks about different aspects of your prompts. You can see in the prompt review specifies the atmosphere, unique elements, time of day, color palette, lighting, composition, and artistic style. Just as we said here, fantasy art style. So we have another scenario here. Your desired image can be a cityscape. Having this prompt, as you can see here, here is another category, characters and portraits. Your desired image could be a woman. So you assign the generator this prompt, a close-up portrait of a young woman with cascading fiery red curly hair and piercing emerald green eyes, a light scattering of freckles across her nose. She wears a vintage velvet dress and smiles mysteriously. Soft natural lighting from a nearby window. Shallow depth of field. Photorealistic 8K resolution. So prompt review specifies age, distinct features, clothing, expression, lighting style, depth of field, realism level, which is photorealistic, and resolution. 8K is about the highest resolution. Here's another scenario of a warrior. You can construct your prompt this way. This is a kind of a guide showing you how you go about your prompts. Prompt engineering is a very crucial aspect of AI image generations. So you have to take it seriously. Your prompt goes a long way because it's a kind of garbage in, garbage out, except for where there could be some anomalies along the generation cycle. So more tips for crafting your prompts. Be specific. For example, instead of saying tree, you can use ancient oak tree with gnarled branches. So be specific. Use adjectives. Specify the style. Is it photorealistic, oil painting, and the rest of them? Define lighting. Consider composition. Add details like textures, weather, time of day, emotion and vibe. Aspect ratio has to do with dimension of the image. If you want a landscape image, you can use 16:9 ratio, portrait 9:16, square 1:1, or whichever other dimension you want. So remember, experimentation is key. Don't be afraid to try different combinations and see how the AI responds. Happy generating. So in this video, we'll be looking at a very profound and powerful image generator. It ranks among the best globally, which is Leonardo.ai. So you go over to your browser and type Leonardo.ai. So the first time you do that, you'll be prompted to create an account. You can choose to sign in with your Google Microsoft or Apple account, as the case may be, or your email, after which you'll be brought to this page, the screen you can see right now. So we'll be dissecting every feature on this screen for you to get the best result. Okay, so here is the field where you write your prompts. You can see the one I've written here already. A serene mountain lake at sunrise, reflecting snow-capped peaks with a small wooden cabin on the shore. Warm golden light, cinematic, highly detailed, photorealistic. This is the prompt I want to use to get the image I desire. So here is image. This tab here, the image tab, must be clicked. If it's a video, you click the video. Then the next flow state is a faster way of going about your prompt. We'll look at it after now. You'll be giving suggestions from which you build your prompt, assuming the suggested list is what you want. Then on the left, we have model and preset. This is where you select different models and presets for your work. So you can test run with any of these models to see the outputs, okay? To see which one will be the best model for your work. Okay, so I just pick this for now and close. So the next tab, prompt enhance. Do you want to enhance your prompt automatically? You leave it at auto, on or off. Auto, short prompt will be expanded, long prompt will not be modified. If you leave it on, prompt will always be refined to improve outputs. Off, prompt will not be modified. So I leave it at auto. You can put it to whichever one you want. Talking about style, you also click the down arrow. So here are different styles. Just as we listed most of these in the slide, here are different styles: 3D render, acrylic, and the rest of them. So you pick a style that you want for your image, okay? These styles can also be captured in your prompt. You can also mention the style in your prompts. So in my prompt, I used photorealistic style. I can still leave it at the dynamic option so that it can dynamically give me photorealistic images, as the case may be. Okay, so talking about image dimensions, you can see different dimensions. Ratio 1:1 is a square shaped image, 16:9 landscape, 2:3 portrait. Custom, just set whichever dimension you want. Then talking about the size of the image, is it small, medium, large? Number of images, you can generate up to 4 at a go. You have different images but similar ones for you to choose from. Okay, so the images you generate will either be private or public. So if you want your image to be private, that's owned by you, not accessible to any other user in the community field, then you have to go for a paid subscription. Okay, you can see it said this is a premium feature, subscribe to access it. Otherwise, whatever image you generate can be accessed by other users in the community feed. So add to collection, you can create a collection to group your images. Okay, so once you are done setting up all of this and constructing your prompt, you click generate. And wait. Okay, as you can see, we have 4 suggestions of images from the description I gave it. A serene mountain lake at sunrise reflecting snow-capped peaks, as you can see, with a small wooden cabin on the shore. Warm golden light, cinematic, highly detailed, photorealistic. As you can see, so as you can see, when you hover over the images, we have options on them. Upscale means you can work on the image more using prompts. Then editing canvas is the built-in editor you can use to work on the image. You have your download image organized. So if you're okay with it this way, you just download. If not, you can work on it more, either using prompt or using the inbuilt editor. And I supposed to mention that along with your prompt, you can decide to attach an image for the generator to work with along with the prompt you have assigned to it. So that is it for this video. So if you get value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also turn your notification button to get new release as they arrive on this subject or other ones by Technique 360. Thank you for staying tuned to the end. See you in other videos.